The Dalai Lama has arrived in New Delhi. He's here to lead a prayer session for his followers. India has been the focus of several protests over Chinese rule in Tibet. That's because it's home to the headquarters of Tibet's exiled government and the Dalai Lama. Both are demanding freedom for their people and an end to the violent protest in Lhasa. Meanwhile, Beijing says it's Tibet's spiritual leader who's orchestrating the violence. But he and other Tibetan groups say the protests were the spontaneous result of growing resentment against Chinese rule and not planned by exiles. The Dalai Lama refused comment.
No, nothing to say.
But in the past, he says he's not looking for independence for Tibet. Instead, he wants genuine autonomy to protect the area's unique Buddhist culture. On Friday, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi met with the spiritual leader and called for an international investigation. She dismissed Beijing's claim that the Dalai Lama was behind the fighting, saying it made no sense.
But speaking for myself, I would say that if freedom-loving people throughout the world do not speak out against China's oppression in China and Tibet, we have lost all moral authority to speak on behalf of human rights anywhere in the world.
Meanwhile, Tibetan activist groups in New Delhi continued their protest. They started in Lhasa on the March 10th anniversary of a failed uprising against Chinese rule. Demonstrations turned violent 4 days later, sparking protest among Tibetans in 3 other provinces. The exiled Tibetan government has said so far 99 Tibetans have been killed. But Beijing's official death toll stands at 22. The movement has become the largest challenge to China's control over Tibet since the 1959 uprising. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.